What up, what up, what up? B2 coming at you with episode 5 of PizzaGamers.com. That's right. PizzaGamers.com is the IP. It's also the website to check stuff out. I would recommend get in before the getting gets good or not good, as they say. So look, it's been about a month since I've updated this, and I've been meaning to, but it's just never a good time. It's 1,000 people online, and right now it's just me and Zai. Like, this is very uncommon, but it's a Monday morning. There's only 2 of us. So look, the MC top was myself, or Zai, myself, and Zach. Zai was sitting at 2840. I was sitting at 1952, and Zach was 1716. And so I had about a week where I didn't update it, and then I went on like a 2-week vacation, and now a week through the holidays. And so I was challenged. And the MC top, you can see Mewing Llama, Mr. Llama, and Zylera at 4191. That means Zai is popping right now to get over top of him. And I'm at 3727. So I've been burning it up this past week, trying to catch up with Llama and Zai. And I'm about 400 off. So it'll take me a little bit of time to catch them still, but it is in the works. If you look at just the mining too, I was in first at 615. Zach had 590, and Zai was 577. So if I look at mining, look at this. We have almost 1,000 miners up there. If Tony the Pony at 986 gets 14 more levels, he'd be at 1,000 as well. JC Turtle Foos, Zai, Mishi, and Zach at 755 for the top 10. So if you look at herbalism, like this is one that you can make a ton of money on. Zai was at 565. Maz at 282 and Deathcon at 256. MC Top Herbalism. And now look at this. Zai at 654. That's a huge number. Huge number for Herbalism. Maslin 383. Deathcon still in the top 3 at 380. He's holding it down. And then Brangamasta 357, and I'm at 286. I need to do a lot more herbalism. That might be what I work on today. So at any rate, then wood cutting, which I don't know why wood cutting is one that I was tracking, but I just was. I think maybe because Nico was so fired up about it. So Zai was 340, Nico 314, Zach 259. Look at Zai at 820. She is killing it, man. Cytheria jumps into the top 3 of woodcutting at 473, and Nico at 466. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so look, we've got those stats out of the way, but I want to talk about the balance. If I look at a bow top, it used to have the top 11. Now look, it's just the top 10, right? So it's cool, but Skelly Boy at 4.6 mil, Zai at 2.9, and Psy at 1.7. Myself, fourth place at 1 million, almost even. So it's a lot of money, not a lot of money. And I'm going to show you guys how to make money. And it's very simple. But look at this battle top too. Our own Foos looked at Sane Economy, pulled open the build. Programmed some stuff and sent it to the developer. The developer sent the update up. So look, now there's a battle top 2. Boom, the next top 10. And what? Oh, you want a battle top 3? Oh, look at those top. Let's see how far it goes, actually. And look at that battle top 4 all the way down, man. So you can see, like, wherever you're at, you can track where you're at to passing the next person up the list. So isn't that what it's all about being in the top of the list, top 10, top 3, top 1, you know, at the top of the pile on there. So, all right, so cool. I get a question all the time about chess shops and stuff. So it's very simple to run a chess shop. And if you look at mine, I've got like a ton of stuff to sell here. Hold on, let me log back in and let's show you here. So load the terrain up. Yeah, see, the tops all should be sparkly on there with stuff. So if you look, like I'm selling this helm for 50,000. Well, you're crazy, B2, 50,000 for a helm? What are you trying to rip me off, man? Look at this thing: protection 3, unbreaking 3, respiration 3, and aqua affinity. Dude, helms don't get any better than that. Buy it. So you just right click on here. Basically, it'll tell you. It'll have it on there. So there is one available still. And then like picks, like if you look, you know, if people want Fortune 3 picks, you should pay $100,000 for a Fortune 3 pick. Like, it's well worth it. You're gonna go and mine this thing up, and when you hit diamonds or coal or whatever else, redstone, lapis, all that junk, man, you're gonna pop this in there. So that pick's gonna be well worth it. So let's say I want to start a new chest shop, B2, and I want to sell glass. How do I do that? All right, you throw your chest down, you crouch, throw a sign on, bracket, shop, bracket. You want to sell 2 glass, or you want to sell, no, I want to, let's say, yeah, I want to sell glass. I want to sell 1 glass for 10,000, and I'm going to be selling, right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and boop. Well, it's got red on there. It's not doing anything. highlight the item you want to sell, left click it, bam! Look at that, you created a shop. One last thing to do, see modify public, and then once it says please left click, you left click it, permission change to public. Now anybody can go and buy this glass that I've stocked in there for 10,000 per piece of glass. Okay, well, what if I wanted to buy glass, B2? Okay, bang, same process, man. We're going to go in here. We're going to call this a shop. We're going to do 1. We're going to do 10,000, and we're going to do the letter buy. And then we're going to do the same process. Left click it on there. We're going to see modify public. Bang, now it's ready. I'm buying glass for 10,000 per. I break that sign before somebody sneaks up behind me and robs me. All right, so anyway, so these are my selling shops on the side. These are my buying shops on the left. Now, the reason I buy all this stuff, these iron ingots and diamonds and stuff, is because I am a weaponsmith. And if I do jobs info weaponsmith, and I go to the second part, I get paid $23.40 to smelt iron. So that's why I like buying iron ore, and I buy iron ore for $2,500 per stack. Anybody mining that should get paid good, as I'm going to get paid good to smelt it and build stuff with it. So I feel like that's only fair to pay that much for a stack of iron ore. I'm still working up the weaponsmith though. If you do jobs, top weaponsmith, you're gonna see. Yeah, there we go on the right. I'm at 87. Tony's at 33. Llama at 30. Zach at 23. Like, I've really been pushing this. I've been spamming the auction to try to get people to sell me iron ore, because the higher I go with weaponsmith, the more I can afford to pay for it. So let me get fly on real quick, and here's my other shop up here where I cook everything. Obviously, that's why there's a billion furnaces, right? So so I also buy. I'm also a cook, and I will buy meats from everybody. So I will buy 800 chicken, or 800 rabbits, or 800 pork, or 800 mutton, or 800 beef. 64 stacks for $800, and I buy potatoes for $500 a stack. So I cook those up during happy hour and get ready. So so that's basically it. Now, I also wanted to give you guys a tour of the Dingleberries place. A very cool town here. We're going to teleport over. Give it a second to load because it's going to lag me all out. All right, so they've spent a tremendous amount of time building this, and you can see, like, as the chunks populate through there. They've built a huge wall around it. They've got a ton of land. I think they're going to develop that a little bit more, but their town has been really well done. Clock tower over here. I'm impressed with the symmetry on this little round building and the far off distance. Not sure why these nerd poles are hanging out. That must be a current project. I don't know. But I dig it though. You guys did a very, very good job. All the way down to putting in the little push buttons for the clock. Pretty cool. Anyway, I fool around. I'm going to end up breaking something on there. So, very cool land. Individual places to farm all over the place. And I'll tell you why that's a good thing. Like, if you put little places to farm all over, then you can do quick hits at your herbalism. Like, oh, run out your house. Oh, let me farm this 50 wheat real quick and replant them. I mean, nobody likes to farm 50,000 wheat, but, you know, to go do 50 of them, be a really quick pop. You probably get a raise or two in herbalism, and climb up the charts just a little bit faster, right? So same thing with sugar canes and all that stuff. So Dingleberries town on this time, I think I will probably tour Alasia. They have a really, really cool setup as well. I think you guys would dig, and then we'll cover that probably later in the week. So hope you guys doing well. I'll holla at you. See ya.